top five, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Nebraska's offense will start this game off. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Cortez. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. Dragged down after a pickup of 5 out to the 35. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Off play action. Makes the catch. There he goes. And he'll pick up the first down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out fast. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. The Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Michigan's offense will go to work for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And I'm just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be.
Oh, a lot of space. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. The Wolverines, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. He fires one deep down the right side. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15. And this offense is doing work. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone, it's picked off.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Bringing the heat. Got out of trouble and throws. Quickly out to the tight end. Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. A huge play there as he has it inside the 20 of the 19. They almost went end to end and housed it. Now a chance to stick it in the end zone. 1st and 10 from the red zone. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Guided out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 14. They started this drive with a big play, but now they need a conversion to keep it alive on 3rd down. And the defense had its hands full, but they finally wrestle him down short of the 1st down. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
He had nowhere to go with the football. 4th down, you know he wants to make a play. I'd like for him to throw it up, to be honest. Try to give somebody an opportunity to make a play. Who cares if I throw a pick? It's 4th down anyways, but couldn't find anybody to get the ball off. Defense surrounds him, gets him to the ground with the sack.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. The offense set for a 1st down play. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Complete to the right. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Can't get him to the ground. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And it wasn't lack of effort by the running back. He was trying. You could tell he fought one guy off, but another guy in his face right away, just trying to do something. The offensive line needs to do a better job keeping some guys off this guy. Come on, man. Take care of your running back.
And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his big tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's 4th down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. Might be changing the route. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown Wolverines! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
This quarterback part of their running game. He has the first and still on his feet.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. On third down, he drops to throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's got the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Cornhuskers are threatening in the red zone. On the run, it's busted. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on fourth. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. Motion from the wideout. They're going to give it to the wide receiver on first and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Pocket breaking down. A solid pickup on the scramble and slide, but there's a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel down at the 29, making it a 39-yard attempt. Absolutely perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So here comes the Michigan offense. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. They'll go to the ground. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. And it's another first and 10 play. Might as well give it to him again. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Got room to work. He's out of bounds, and they'll say he got it to the 45.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He's piled up 76 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's first and 10. This time it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. The Wolverines will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll take a shot. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Right down the boulevard, it's good. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lincoln, but let's just go with notable. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. And the Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Trying to set the tone with the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Off the play fake. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed, but with that last completion, this guy's already over the 3,000-yard milestone this year.
He now has 91 yards on the ground as he gets closer and closer to that magical 1,000-yard mark for the season. He's got it again. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
You know, this offense knew coming into the season it was so important for this guy to stay healthy. They needed him week in, week out because he plays at such a high level, and he's showing it here. That last carry was his 10th rushing touchdown of the season.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
A pair of top 15 teams throwing haymakers today. Let's show you the very latest. Rutgers is lighting up the scoreboard right now thanks to a dazzling offensive display. They're up by 21 over Oregon. Circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Running into the open space.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
He is going nowhere. the line of scrimmage.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. The Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Cortez. Stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Cornhuskers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Got it behind the line. It's Cortez. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Turning it on. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. The Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds the tight end. Corralled and brought down by the defense. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
I think that was an example of the offensive coordinator trying to help out his quarterback. He's trying to keep these 3rd downs manageable. You know, you throw the ball on 2nd down and it's incomplete. Now you've set up 3rd and long, and now you're set up to fail.
They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown Wolverines! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the field because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. game, and we'll start with the first down. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Still on his feet.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making him think really quickly and make a decision.
That's reeled in. It's Bryant. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Coming out with it, it's Lanier. There's no possible explanation for bringing that one out of the end zone, and they've got horrible field position at the 5. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And some room to work. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great foot.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action.
On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. This will be picked off, maybe just the turning point they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. The 20, the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Michigan. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you.
Oh, he's got some space. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Huskers headed quickly to the line. He is a menace rushing the passer, career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Those are hard for offensive linemen when they get beat and you're going, no, look out for your blind side, watch out. But great job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground and getting the football out, a little extra bonus. Nice job by the defense getting nasty.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Yeah, they've had a day, and it's the complete and total offense. They got the ground going, and obviously this is why you see him. You're going to feature him because he can turn those legs, get those extra yards, but they've had balance, throwing for touchdowns. Like, this offense has been very complete today, and that's why they're winning so big.
And the Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense finally able to make a play, getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew
and he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. They are backed up, defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. The give on the option. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. To the air on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing.